going to be a short one today because I have got a lot on the schedule today. I've got a workout in about 45 minutes with my trainer Matt at Catalyst Fitness. Love you, Matt. Thanks for your flexibility. I've got a YouTube video to film later today. I've got a podcast to record later today. I have to figure out what's going to be in the podcast. I have a training to release later today called the $1 Million Minimalist Business, which is all about the kind of business I built and how you can build your own. Not exactly like mine. It doesn't have to be $1 million business. I use $1 million as a concept of your dream. For some people it is $1 million, a literal $1 million, but that's not all it's cracked up to be. For other people it could be freedom. It could be about being able to work where you want, when you want, with whom you want, on the stuff you want to work on, instead of working on stuff you have to or working with people you have to. That's the worst thing, right? Working with people you don't like because you need the paycheck, and then you have to pretend you like them. That sucks. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to play that game. If you're not on my email list, then go to rayedwards.com and just fill out the email list form so I can send you an email about this training so you can get it. It's totally free, and yes, at the end of it I will talk about my mentoring program, but you don't have to have that in order to succeed. All you need are the concepts in this presentation, which I'm not the only guy who has them, but I'm the guy you're listening to right now, so maybe I'm the guy for you. You also need your own creativity, but more importantly, you need your own fire. Your own dissatisfaction with what you're doing now, your own discontent, your own dreaming that there's something bigger. It's less about being dissatisfied with what you're doing right now, although that may be part of the deal. It's more about being incredibly excited about doing something else. Incredibly excited about, like my friend Leslie Samuel, who built a blog based on biology, which got him a job as a professor, even though he didn't have the degree required to get that job. And then he's built a whole business on helping people become bloggers at becomeablogger.com. It's about people like Cliff Ravenscraft, who got into podcasting and built a business based on being the podcast answer man. Then Cliff decided, I'm bored talking about podcasts and where to plug in the wires and how to set up your mixer. I want to talk about things that I'm passionate about right now, like self-development, like his fitness journey. I mean, Cliff's lost 100 pounds of fat. He's chiseled, lean, and muscular. How'd he do that? People love to hear that story. He's able to share that and build a business around it. So whatever it is you're into, you can build a business around, and I think you should. Because we have the power to do that today because of YouTube, because of Snapchat, because of Instagram, because of Facebook. And look, I'm not the expert on this. I'm just somebody who figured out this could work for even a 52-year-old guy like me. And if it can work for me, it can work for you. And, there's so much opportunity. I'm only barely tapping into it myself. What is available to us? Mosquitoes, just part of life in the great Pacific Northwest. Just a couple of points I wanted to make today. Number one, the possibilities for you and I are limitless. We can have a business where part of our business day is coming out on a beautiful day like this and looking at this vista and realize this is part of my job. This is part of what I do to make a living. This is part of what I do to make money. I mean, how crazy is that? Because I decided that's what I wanted. Not because you have to live in a place like this. You may want to live at the beach. You may want to live in New York City and Manhattan. That's up to you. How you doing, Mr. Trucker? So yeah, the possibilities are endless and limitless. You can have the life and the business that you want, whatever that may be. Number two, if you're unhappy, if you're miserable in your job, in your current situation, maybe it's not the job that makes you miserable, maybe it's a relationship or a situation I don't even know about, but whatever it is, change it. Because suffering in silence or accepting mediocrity because you think that's what you're supposed to do because it's your, quote, duty, that's a losing proposition for everybody. I was listening to Gary Vee's new book, Crushing It, this morning, and he said something that impacted me deeply. He said, we owe it to ourselves and to the people we love to be our best, happiest self possible every day of our life. We owe it to ourselves and to our loved ones to be the happiest, most fulfilled versions of ourselves possible. That sounds a lot like what St. Irenaeus said. He said, the glory of God is a man fully alive. That's a woman fully alive too. So are you fully alive? If not, why not? What will it take to get you there? Get there. We need you there. We need you to be your best self. Okay, until tomorrow, as Gary Vee would say, crush it. As I would say, live a rich life, because that's what's important. Getting rich is fun, but having a rich life is more important. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Wait a minute. Did he say tomorrow? Did I say tomorrow? This has been several days in a row. Am I doing like a daily thing? Well, I don't know. Come back tomorrow and we'll find out. Together. See you then. You know what's really going to be fun is to see if I can get back to the office and get this thing edited and posted before my workout. What time is it? 5:38. I've got 42 minutes. I think I can do it. Let's find out. Let's go!